Collective, you make somebody so nervous, but they like you a lot. This is somebody that has been through a lot in their life. This is somebody that they definitely deal with a lot of anxiety, or they get in these states of depression. Like they have some dark days, but it's almost as if ever since they met you, their world has lit up. This person, they love your energy. They love spending time with you. They do feel like it's this mysterious energy about you. Like they know many little things about you, but they may also feel like there are some things that you may be holding back on, but not like in a negative way. They actually like that you're mysterious. You don't lay too much on them. It's like each and every time you guys hang out, see each other or whatever, they learn something new about you, and they love that and they appreciate that. You're taking your time. Or maybe it's that they want to take their time and not rush the process. But this is somebody that wants to be better for you and for the connection that you guys have. Now, at times, this may be, this person may struggle with communication or just struggle with fully being open as well, because they be nervous, collective. It seems like they don't want you to see this other side to them that deals with the anxiety, the depression, or the panic attacks. This anxiety card is out here. So I feel like there's a certain side to them they don't want you to see, because they don't want you to look at them as less than, collective. Well, we have mystery as the first card, date, okay, anxiety, romantic feelings, and healing. This person feels like life is worth living again ever since you came into their life. It's the way you talk to them, maybe the way you touch them, the way that you care about them, the way that your energy is set up. You're very calm. Your energy is very calm and healing. So you're helping someone heal without actually maybe even intentionally trying to help them heal. Just by showing up and being yourself, you're helping someone here. And they appreciate you a lot for that. And I feel like they want to come towards you and show you something or tell you something, right? Give you something, plan something for you here. Just to show their appreciation here, okay? Divine timing, so they can be waiting for a specific timing to do or say something here. Yeah, unexpected. So there's something that's about to happen here and you don't see this coming. This could be coming through a form of text. It could be something that they're saying, something that they're inviting you to. Somebody might just be like, get dressed at this time. I'm gonna come get you. Got somewhere to take you. You just never know. I just feel like somebody is making plans, okay? Oh. Could be somewhere they want to take you. We have travel that just fell on the floor. Okay, travel. So this person could be planning some sort of getaway. They want to make some sort of plans with you. Again, this is someone that wants to do something with you. This person wants to explore the world with you. They want to do new things, things that they've never done, things you've never done. They just want to do things, okay? I want to see why this person is so nervous with you. Maybe it's a bit intimidating. Maybe your energy is a bit intimidating. Maybe because, you have a lot going on. This person can really put you on a very high pedestal, collective, which may not be that healthy, right? Putting somebody on a super high pedestal is not always so healthy. We have unfinished business. For some of y'all, you already have history with this person here, okay? Maybe you guys have went y'all separate ways with someone and you guys are coming back together. Yes, confirmation at the bottom of the deck, reconciliation. But whichever side you're on, whether this is new and you're currently dating this person, or you've recently reconciled or about to reconcile with someone, it does look like someone is coming in and they have plans. Okay? I'm hearing, baby, I've been making plans. Matrimony. I've been hearing that song the last few days with certain readings that have been the downloaded song. Okay? You know, in that song, Wale was kind of talking about how he may have had other women, but... So maybe someone is like a retired player. No shade. Okay? We have heartbreak. So clarifying this anxiety energy here, this person has been heartbroken before. There's something that happened to this person, because this could have been something that this person's seen growing up. Clarify romantic feelings. So there's definitely been some sort of betrayal for this person here. Okay? And it's still affecting them somehow. We got intuition. So you may feel this person's energy a lot. For some of y'all, this person haven't told you how deeply they feel, but maybe you can kind of feel that this person feels deep about you. You may be kind of questioning yourself, like, why do I feel like this about this person? They haven't necessarily said certain things, but I feel this way. Or you feel very strongly about them, but it's really because they do feel very strongly about you, collective. Okay? Clarify healing. Oop. Finances. So with the healing card, finances, for some of y'all, you're very, very, very successful. And maybe they're trying to work on their finances to be on your level. For some of y'all, they may feel like you have a lot going, like I said, for yourself. Here, let's see. Because they want to give you something, collective. They feel like this is somebody that feels like you deserve the world. You deserve to be a wife, a husband. You deserve to be taken care of. So this could be somebody that's trying to heal their finances because they see that you're stable, but also just in general, they just want to be stable for you. And for some of y'all, this person may not feel like they're super stable for whatever reason. They might not be super stable. It's a lot going on in the world, you know. There's a lot of people losing jobs. There's a lot of people that's struggling with paying bills because everything is so high now. So in this time and day and age, I just give everybody grace when it comes to finances because it is a lot going on. All right. We have roll the dice, home. You know, this person wants to be a safe space for you because you're absolutely a safe space for them. This is someone that's wanted to know, are they a safe space for you? Have they shown you that they can be a safe space? Because for some reason they question that. So maybe they feel like they haven't shown up in the ways that you need them to. You may feel like that, but also this person may kind of see that they could be showing up more. So there is some things that this person is healing right now within themselves. Somehow being with you, being around you, they're seeing certain things about themselves. Because they want to reciprocate the same energy you give to them. So here comes a proposal, a love offer, an engagement. Either way, this is a wishes come true card. So whatever it is that you desire with this person and what they desire with you, it looks like it's coming into fruition. But let's get a little deeper when it comes to this person and what's going on with them here. Because I feel like that's a big blockage with them, with this connection. The fact that they deal with a lot of anxiety and depression and things like that here. Let's see, what is the root cause? Because this is somebody that doesn't really like talking about the things that they truly experienced, especially if it's childhood trauma. They don't like to talk about that. They keep that to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 5 of Cups energy. This person has a lot of trauma, a lot of heartbreak. This person does kind of focus a lot on the negative emotions, but they're trying to shift that, but they definitely do. They allow this loss or this sadness or this grief or whatever to get to them, and they start to abandon themselves. And when you abandon yourself, 9 chances out of 10, you're also going to abandon the person that you're in a relationship with or trying to get to know. And that's why I picked up on the energy of this person. Communication could be off, and it may start to have you question things. It's not intentional. This person definitely just has a lot going on mentally. So what is the stress and anxiety and depression with this person? What's causing this energy for them here? Ten of Cups, it's about family. So it is like family trauma. This is someone this is a very creative person. This is someone that still could be a bit, maybe like young-minded. Now, it could be because they didn't get the chance to be a kid growing up. You know how they say we all are, children in adult bodies. Page energy is a very young energy. Page energy is children, childlike energy. So I feel like this person had to suppress themselves a lot when they were a child. This person could have went through some, sexual trauma. But it just feels like they weren't allowed to truly express themselves, be creative. Some of them grew up very fast. They didn't see they didn't have maybe like a happy, loving home growing up maybe. Let's see though. 7 of Swords, 2 of Cups. So it caused them to have like this skewed view on love and what love is and what love looks like. They could have seen someone cheating on, parents cheating on each other, or someone cheating on the other parent. It just feels like a lot. So this is someone that may have grown up doing certain things that they've seen. And the way that they seen love growing up, they became adults and started loving the same way. They feel like you have to be calculated or super strategic. You can't fully show yourself. You have to have a wall built. Kind of like you need to play games in order to actually get somebody. So if you already experienced this individual when they showed up like that, that is why collective. It had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with a third party. It was just them and their trauma collective here. Now we do got 6 of Cups in reverse. It says growing up, leaving home, letting go of past, focusing on the future, maturity. I remember I said this person can be a bit, childlike, which is immature. Something is shifting within this person here. So this person is now going against this old belief system that they had surrounding love, surrounding family. Because it feels like their parents or wherever they lived, the people that they lived with could have made it seem like the environment was so much greater than what it actually was. Like to other people or to other family members, they could have made it seem like they was living in this nice, loving, healthy environment. But behind the scenes, there was a lot going on. Okay? Which caused this person to feel like they always had to be on defense mode. They had to pretty much be in that survival mode energy here. So someone is shifting their whole entire belief system when it comes to love. Somebody is realizing that they actually can have a very healthy, loving relationship, collective. Clarify the 10 of Cups. pertaining to this person and the stress and anxiety here. What's the Ten of Cups energy about? We got Temperance. Let's see. Clarify the Ten of Cups, Spirit. Eight of Cups. Justice. Emperor and Empress. Oh. So even though this person may have never seen a healthy relationship, this is someone that's wanting to bring balance in. Again, with the Temperance card, wanting to shift their perspective, becoming more patient, becoming more balanced. You know what I'm saying? They're working on forgiveness. Because this is somebody that actually realizes they do want a healthy, loving relationship. They're realizing they have to walk away from the skewed beliefs that they had in the past here. We got Justice energy. So someone is definitely wanting like marriage, or they just want a genuine connection here. Okay. For some of y'all, this person is apologizing for maybe not fighting for this in the past, or, you know, however they showed up in the past, because this person is seeing you as their person. A lot of you guys, if this is someone you have history with, they're going to come and tell you why they showed up the way they showed up. I feel like this person is finally, you know, breaking down and telling you what it is that they experienced. And they're hoping that that can help you see them differently and even forgive them if they've shown up in ways that they shouldn't have in this connection here. So someone is definitely going to be going on some sort of vacation, some sort of travel. Okay, somebody could be getting on a boat, going to a beach, seeing the water. Okay. Oh, but this is really cute, collective. This is really cute. We definitely going to extend this reading. Okay. For the Divine Access members. So let's see. Judgment and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is definitely someone that is currently going through some sort of awakening. They have been doing a lot of work on themselves here. And for some of y'all, it's like they didn't really... You guys may have started talking to this person and they didn't really give the relationship a proper chance. If you already have history with this person, because some of y'all could be just somebody new. Right, so take what resonates. But for some of y'all here, they didn't really give it a chance. They may have dated you. Y'all had certain conversations, but it feels like they gave up before it could actually be something. Due to fear. Due to feeling like they're not ready. Clarify Six of Cups in reverse here. And Hangman, so yeah. They know exactly what it is that they need to release at this point. Collective. Again, with the Anxiety card and the Devil. They know exactly what it is that's holding them back, that has them in this stress and anxiety and depression. Like, they know what's causing this now. So somebody could be going to counseling. Okay, somebody, again, they're going through a spiritual awakening. They could be doing research, reading books, you know, like self-help books. Okay, there could be someone that they're watching, someone that they look up to, someone that's helping them see things about themselves. Like, there's something, some sort of enlightenment that someone is gaining here. Four of Swords, right? Healing. And this is confirmation to the Hermit card. Okay, the King of Cups, Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. So somebody is gaining some emotional intelligence about themselves. Somebody's becoming much wiser. Someone is growing up, even though they're already a grown adult, but they're actually growing up mentally, emotionally. Because when you get damaged and when you go through trauma, you can get stuck at that age. Like if there's a lot that happened to you when you was like 12 years old, your brain will stop right there at 12. You would just start, it's more to that. But yeah, you could be a 12-year-old in a 40-year-old body. This is real shit. No need to make up an excuse for anybody, but that is real. When you go through a lot of trauma, you will get stuck at that age. That's why you have to heal. You have to choose to heal. But this looks like somebody is actively choosing to work on themselves. Page of Swords energy, okay? Again, somebody is gaining some sort of information. Somebody is watching something, looking at something, but it's useful information. They're not putting, they're not watching no BS. There's useful information that somebody is coming into. Useful knowledge here, okay? In order to manifest something into their reality here, somebody is finally able to tap back into that creative energy. Because like I said, this person's they're very creative, or they was growing up, but that energy started to lay dormant because they couldn't really tap into it. I know the feeling. I had to grow up very, very fast when I was a kid. So it's like sometimes we lose that spark. We lose our creativity. We stop doing the things that we used to love to do as a kid because of trauma and because we're not able to actually be a child. It's real, okay? Whew. This feels so deep. Let's get a few of these and then we will go ahead to the extended reading, okay? You will always hold a special place in my heart. Oh, hopeless despair, drowning in sadness. I've grown so much because of you. I can't make it up, collective. This is actually so sad. To just carry all that pain and trauma is just sad. I'm sure many of us has been there and may still carry the pain and the trauma, right? Oh, you hold the key to my heart. I need you in my life. Your abilities scare me. So for some of you guys, when you met this person, you could have been somebody that's very spiritual, very intuitive. It could be a certain life that you live. They know you tap in, okay? That may have made them nervous. But you hold the key to this person's heart, okay? No matter the current situation, the love I feel for you is eternal. What else does the collective need to know about this energy here, Spirit? You left your mark on me. You done did something to this person, collective. You don't even know it here. You done did something. It's giving damn. Did you put a spell on me, baby? Because I can't get you off my mind. You're very attractive to me. Like... This person is currently going through a tower moment right now. They're having a wake-up call. All the things that they were trying to hide and the things that they weren't trying to accept or heal, it's all coming out. They're gaining a lot of insight and clarity. But this person definitely was not being fully honest about certain things here. There's a lot going on in their life. They could be having disagreements with people, miscommunication, because they're not who they used to be. So the people that they used to communicate with, engage with, like those relationships are not hitting the same, collective. They're not hitting the same here. They're not. Altercations, disagreements, miscommunication. Then we got yours, so attractive with insight and clarity. This person knows exactly who you are to them. Because in the past, yeah, they were wearing a mask. They were wearing a mask, but the mask is torn off. The mask is torn off. What they gaining insight about here, though? I made a terrible decision, wrong way. Nostalgic, reminiscing, memories, weakness, dependency, bad habits, new phase, commitment, engagement, and you're the best I've ever had. We could keep going, okay? We could keep going. This person said they licked it, so it's there. That's the card say. Somebody is realizing they made a lot of terrible decisions, period, in life. Not with just you, if they've already, you know, if you have history with this person, but just in general, they've made decisions that they shouldn't have made. They went certain routes in certain ways that they shouldn't have went. Because it didn't lead them to anything good, collective. So what they're gaining insight and clarity about is that they made a terrible decision. They're now realizing their weaknesses and their dependency, what they've been dependent on, their bad habits. Like they're becoming very aware and they have insight and clarity on what this weakness is, what they've been dependent on, what the bad habits is. They're realizing that it's just a lot of thinking going on for this person. Reminiscing, memories, nostalgic. They're doing a lot of thinking, but I feel like they needed to sit down and think. That's what they needed, okay? And they're realizing again that they want this commitment. They want a commitment, period. You know what I'm saying? They want something healthy. They want something real. They want to feel real love. But this is somebody that knows at this point they have to give it to themselves before they can give it to anybody else. You can't genuinely love anybody if you don't love yourself. You just can't. And they're also gaining clarity that you're the best that they've ever had, which I think they knew that when they was dealing with you anyway. So, you know, that's what we got, collective. We about to head over to the extended reading. If you're coming on over, I will see you there.